Anne-Marie, let me ask you about trends. We certainly know about worldwide numbers, national, state trends. How are we doing here in North Attleboro?
Well, I'd say we are very similar in the state trends. We've been seeing numbers go down over the last week or so, and our numbers have also reduced. I would say we are at a much better spot than we were even last week. Overnight, I just had 2 new cases, where before I would have anywhere from 6 to 8 cases overnight. So I'm feeling good that things are doing better, but we've also been very cautious, very careful taking care of things.
You may not know the answer to this, but I would think rather than numbers, percentage of people being tested would be a key figure. Is that being calculated?
Yes, actually, the governor's been looking at how many people are being tested and the percentage of positives out of those being tested. We have so much more to learn. There's a lot we don't know. How many people may have been infected and we don't know it. They actually just changed the recommendations just on Monday for contacts of positive cases. In the past, we would quarantine the contacts, and then if they became symptomatic, we would encourage testing. But now the governor, CDC, DPH, Department of Public Health, have all recommended that all contacts be tested for a positive, because the greatest number of positives from contacts are family members. So the idea is, if you test everybody within the family, you'll find out if there are those in the family that are asymptomatic positives. So I think that will give us some good information going forward, an idea of trends.
This Monday, May 18th, Governor Charlie Baker will announce details of his 4-phase plan to reopen the Commonwealth. As someone with the knowledge that you have, what concerns you about steps that might be taken or are being taken elsewhere around the country?
Well, my biggest concern is that people will not pay attention to what the governor's recommendations are. That they'll say, okay, he's loosened things up, we're going to be out there not using masks, not taking the social distancing. It's frustrating and hard because we don't know exactly what he's going to say, other than he said that those businesses or establishments then can maintain the distancing, that aren't have a minimal of personal exchange, that they can do it either remotely or with a lot of precautions. Our concern is really that people are just going to say, okay, the governor's loosened up. We know already people are thinking, okay, Monday, everything's good to go. People are calling, so I'm all set, I can open on Monday, right? And we're like, no, you can't. We don't know what is going to be opened. So I see it already. If you drive on the streets, there are probably, at least twice as many cars as there used to be. People are, it's been a long time and it's been hard, and people are wanting to get out there. The weather's nice, they want to do things, go places. So I think if we do it right, we'll be okay. I will not be surprised if our numbers go up and we might have to pull back a little bit, but we'll do the best that we can.
We are not wearing masks because we are at a safe distance,
Yes.
But from what I've seen, people seem to be wearing their mask in public.
I would say 2/3 of the people I see do. If they are not around people, they have it around their neck. You can see it. They have it in case they go by people. I see walkers together. At least one of them is wearing a mask, if not both of them. But there's still those I see who don't, who I see out there walking and running. No evidence. Now, it could be in their pocket. Yes, I'd love to see it obvious, and so they may have it. I just, I'm not sure those who don't have it, whether they are thinking, well, I'm not going to be around anybody, but you never know. So I'd rather people be cautious and do that. But I think for the most part, people, I think are going to be good. We just have to see how it goes with the businesses.
I want to go back to something you said earlier. I don't know if you've seen the testimony, video testimony before Congress. Dr. Fauci saying that he's concerned about schools reopening as normal in the fall. Another expert has said there could very well likely be a very dark winter ahead. Does that concern you?
I think it's part of what we've been thinking all along. I still hold out for a vaccine. I'm really hoping that we're going to see that, because that's really what will make a difference and will enable us to get life back more to the normal that we'd like to see. I know the schools are working hard with different kinds of plans. You know, they don't know yet what it's going to be like. I think as we see the numbers, as we see how the summer trends, we'll have a better idea. And every day there's more information coming out. I'm still hoping for that vaccine, but you know, I know that it's probably not feasible for this fall, but you never know.